Good afternoon all. A very warm welcome to all the attendees of this session. It's now time to introduce speaker of the day, Dr. Rajesh Verma, Professor and Senior Dean, Mittal School of Business, Lovely Professional University. He has excelled in area of market orientation, political marketing, business models, marketing research, and strategic management. Having 19 years of experience, he has acted as resource person in more than 35 faculty development programs and has organized 8 national, international level conferences and workshops. He has published 18 case studies, around 50 research papers in journals, and has done enormous amount of work in publishing books. He has also received Research Appreciation Award from Honorable Minister of Human Resource Development, Government of India. I welcome you, Dr. Verma. We have
Thank you very much.
We have also with us the most appropriate person from admission, Dr. Chirag Sharma, Assistant Professor, PhD, Computer Science and Engineering. He has 10-year experience in Lovely Professional University, 45 research publication in area of image processing. He's going to take up eligibility, fees, scholarship, and infrastructure part of the university. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you very, very much.
Over to you, Dr. Verma.
Thank you very much. And I, on behalf of Mittal School of Business, welcome you all to this webinar on global opportunities after 10+2 in management, commerce, and economics. So I'll take you through the programs probably which we are offering and how we have inculcated the opportunity of internationalization in these programs. But before I actually go into the details of that, let me just give you a brief introduction about the school so that you know where I am coming from and what all we have been doing over the period of years. So to start with, we have been established in year 2001, and now you can know that we have more than 2 decades of experience in providing quality education in management, commerce, and economics. NRF ranking, which is one of the most valued ranking in India because it is done by Government of India, Ministry of Education. We have been ranked 37th amongst the top B schools of the country. In case of international rankings, Times Higher Education World Ranking has ranked the LPU in Business and Economics as ranked 2nd in India, and we have been placed in the rank of 500 to 600 band globally. Outlook Care, which is again a very trusted ranking in India, has also ranked as #1 in Punjab. Apart from this, we have been accredited by for you people to understand what is accredited by ACBS confidence, that our curriculum is actually benchmarked with the international universities and international curriculum, and that should give you the confidence that if you have to move out of the country, the curriculum is at par with the global bodies and global accreditation bodies. And we were the first amongst the top 10 institutions in India to get this ACBSP accreditation. We offer 25 different programs at UG level, PG level, and PhD level. We have more than 4,500 students from all states of the country. International students from 29 right, which brings in a lot of diversity, and that diversity helps students in understand the different perspectives, which I'll talk about little later. 40% of the core management faculty with us are with industry experience, and around 66% faculty members are PhD. Now, in management, largely we say that the way hospitals are attached to medical college, industry is the medical college of management schools. So that's the reason, if we have a lot of faculty members with industry experience, the inputs which are provided to the students prepare them very well for the industry. Now, to start the discussion with, let me just give you why professional education, right? Because management, commerce, and economics, all of these programs are treated to be professional education. So why do we go into professional education? And there are primarily three reasons why people choose. There may be n number of reasons, but primarily there are three reasons why we go in for professional education. One is knowledge, right? Any purpose of any education or any qualification is to acquire knowledge. Then in professional education, particularly, experience is of immense importance, right? What kind of experience do you get during your program? That's very, very important in case of professional education, because I say we are preparing you for the industry, and that industry experience you should be getting along with your programs here, right? So that's the second thing why people come in for professional education. And for the third, I'm sure there's no question on that most of us would join any kind of professional program. We want to build a wonderful career ahead, right? After acquiring the professional degree, we would like to build a very wonderful career ahead. So I'll talk about these three things, and in between I would add upon what is required to actually build a career or build a knowledge or build experience for the internationalization, right? So in case of Mittal School of Business, we, as I told you earlier, we provide management, commerce, and economics. These are the three primary disciplines. And if you look at these three disciplines, the day-to-day activities, all of you can relate to this, right? All of you do shopping, all of you go and purchase things, all of you go to banks, right? All of you do online transactions, right? All of you are actually impacted by the budget. So all these three dimensions are actually covered by management, commerce, and economics. So there is nothing very typical about these disciplines, but these three disciplines are all around us, all around the common man, all around the students, all around the people who are working. So that means we only need to understand what is happening around us. So that's the beauty of this discipline, that we only need to understand what is happening around us. That's it. So let us take management first. And in management, starting from PhD, MBA, and BBA programs, that means we have a range of programs from undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctorate level, right? So in this case, today I'll be focusing only on undergraduate programs, which is BBA, BCom, and BSc Economics. I'll be largely focusing myself on these three. In case of BBA, the curriculum, as I told you, because industry is our medical college, industry is our lab, industry is where we all need to go after doing our program, until unless somebody decides to be an entrepreneur. But otherwise, most of us would like to go to the industry. So our curriculum is industry oriented. And why I'm saying this is because the curriculum is designed taking help from the industry people, right? What is so good about our program is that in most of the BBA programs across the globe, you will not find much specialization, right? Typically in India, you would not have specializations being offered in your BBA program. But in case of LPU, in case of Mittal School of Business, we would offer specialization in accounting, finance, marketing, banking, right? Human resource, economics, financial markets, and general management. But then there is another thing which I was just speaking about, that people looking for making a career when they go in for these professional programs. So specialization might help you in developing an expertise in one particular area. But we have pathways which prepare you for the area you want to make career in, right? Any area which you want to make career in, probably the program would prepare you well for that. And if you look at here, you would find we prepare you for corporate jobs, because why I'm saying why corporate jobs is on the first, because most of the people largely would like to go to the industry, right? So that's why corporate jobs. Then the program would prepare you for government jobs. It will prepare you for higher studies. It will prepare you for research, and it would also prepare you for the international master's programs, right? So masters abroad, so which is again internationalization. So I'll just take a brief 2 minutes time to explain pathways. Let us say if you join an BBA program and you say, I want to immediately after my BBA, I would like to go into industry and start a job. So corporate jobs would offer you a set of 4 courses which will prepare you for some skills which are immediately required by the industry. Whereas government jobs would prepare you for the entrance exam. So there would be courses which probably would prepare you for the entrance exams which are taken up by the state or the central bodies for civil services and other government jobs, right? Then 95% of our students go in for higher studies. Not only our students, but in India, it's a trend that people go in for higher studies, right? People would like to complete their masters. Parents would like their kids to complete the masters first and then join the industry. Apart from if it is an undergraduate engineering program, BTech, there probably it's people would like to go into job immediately after that. But all other programs, the Indian parents as well as Indian students would like to complete their masters first. So this program of BBA would also prepare you for how do you prepare for doing MBA from the institutions which offer you a wonderful career, right? Then a set of 4 courses which would prepare you for starting your own venture or modernizing your own family business. Then if some of you are interested in research, then the pathway would prepare you for the research area. Or if you are looking for opportunity abroad or you're looking international opportunity, then this program would also prepare you for doing your master's degree from any of the international universities abroad. So pathway means that if the student enters a program, his path is clear, which area he wants to go in, right? And then the program would prepare him for that area. That's what this pathways would primarily mean. Then there's another set of 4 courses which are known as open elective. And open electives mean that, let us say if you have joined BBA, but as an hobby or as a career or as an interest, you would like to do something in the field of fashion, right? Or you have an interest of starting your own in fashion. Right? You pick up an area which from the same area, or they may be from different areas. So we can trust. They may pick up one course from fashion. You can pick up one course from engineering, web designing, or you can pick up a course on app designing, right? So you can pick up any course which is of your interest. So this BBA program is not only about management education, but this BBA program actually gives you a specialization area. This BBA program gives you a career orientation, and this BBA program also gives you a time and courses to pursue your interest from different areas, right? So that's what the BBA program is all about. And when I'm talking about BBA, these things are applicable in commerce as well, right? So these are, if I'm talking about BBA program, all these things are applicable in BCom also. So that's the reason I took a little more time here to explain you this, so that when I go through the commerce slides, it would be easy for you to comprehend and understand these things. Another wonderful program which we have is BBA Honors, right? And BBA Honors, we have specialization areas, but how they're different from BBA is that in case of BBA Honors, your specialization areas are in association with some industry or some other association. For example, business analytics specialization, which was not there in BBA, but in BBA Honors, it is offered in collaboration with Wiley Next. So apart from your regular degree, apart from your regular specialization in BBA Analytics, you would also be certified from Wiley in Business Analytics, or you would be certified in Digital Marketing by Digital Marketing Institute Ireland. Or in case you're interested in accounting, so you would be certified by KPMG, which is one of the top 4 companies in consulting, right? Or if you are interested in HR, then SHRM USA, right? So that's the beauty of this program, that apart from doing specialization, you are actually studying the curriculum which is specified by these bodies, and along with your BBA, you would also be getting certification from these bodies. Then another feature which probably is of immense interest for many of the students is that LPU invests in their students in BBA Honors, right? So we give you seed money, right? And seed money, we give you 10,000 rupees for investing in stock market, right? So you know there is stock market is all around you, right? If you open up television, there is a strip running there, right? Right? If you discuss with people, there are a lot of things happening about stock market, right? So we give you 10,000 rupees and you invest in stock market. We train you in that. We train you in a course which is known as investment lab. You can invest money in the stocks which you are interested in. You can make money out of it. That entire money remains yours, right? So the profit or loss, whatever you have, would be yours in this case, right? But then this would give you an opportunity to experiment, take risk, and invest money, right? That's how it is done. The second seed money which we give you is rupees 1 lakh to 3 lakh. You have a course on entrepreneurship. You need to pitch your idea. If you have a wonderful idea and you pitch it to us and the team which would evaluate it, and if that idea is worth implementing, we would give you a seed money of 1 lakh to rupees 3 lakh to start that business venture on the campus. So that's another investment we are doing in you. You need to have an idea. You need to only have an idea. And if that idea is workable, we will probably give you that, right, that funding to start that business. Another 5,000 we provide you for innovation, right? If you have an idea, you want to publish a book, you want to publish a paper, you want to file a copyright, you want to file a patent. So there is an amount available to you which you can use in that area. So so this seed money is the investment which we are doing in you so that you can experiment, you can take risks, right? And you can learn out of those things. The next highlight of this program is that there would be around 4 to 5 courses which would be taught by the industry experts, right? Apart from the LPU experts who are teaching you in all other courses, there would be 4 to 5 courses which would be taught by the senior industry people, right? Either it might be offline mode or online mode, but the industry people would come and teach you that course. Then we have an international visit or exchange because we are talking about international opportunities. So this program gives you an opportunity to visit 4 to 5 days to countries like Singapore, Dubai, or any other similar country. So we would have a lot of industry lectures and industry visits there or university visits there, right? So this gives you a global exposure on how the businesses are being done in these countries. So you can make a comparison, right? How the business are being done in India and how business are being done in these countries. So this visit is primarily for giving you an exposure about how the businesses are done in different countries and how things are handled in different countries. So I think I've talked about this BBA orders, so I'll not like to repeat it. But the other programs which we have is BBA International Finance, again an international body which is IMA from USA, the Association of Accountants and Financial Professionals in Business, right, who prepare you for the CMA, right, Certified Management Accountants. And if you are a Certified Management Accountant, you can probably, and this, because this program is from an international body and it is relevant across the globe. So if you want to make your career global, you can probably, this degree would help you in that, right? Then we have BBA Financial Markets, which is in collaboration with NSE and National Stock Exchange. I hope all of you are aware of. So a National Stock Exchange would give you certifications for the courses which you are doing with LP, right? So they'll give you around 12 different certifications which are accepted by the industry. So it enhances your employability when you are doing these certifications from National Stock Exchange. Another program we have, integrated BBA MBA, where you can save 1 year. So you need 3 years for BBA, 2 years for MBA, but in BBA MBA, it's a 4-year program. So you save 1 year and there are no duplicate courses in BBA and MBA, which otherwise might be there, right? Then another program, if you're interested in information technology, this program would prepare you for that program. And then again, internationalization or international opportunities. You can complete your 2 years here and you can take credit transfer option and you can move out to any of our partner universities across the world. So that's another program. So you complete 2 here and 2 here. So this is an opportunity where you can go international and have exposure of India as well as any other country. But if you don't want to go in for 2+2, you want to complete your program here, there's another opportunity available for internationalization or getting international exposure, which is semester exchange, right? So you can go in for one semester, you can complete few courses there, which would be mapped with the courses in our program, and then you can complete. So that semester gives you a good exposure of what kind of businesses, what kind of education system, what kind of culture, what kind of things are prevailing in that country, right? So you can have that exposure. But apart from that, these are some of the advantages which you have: interpersonal skills, cross-cultural relations, self-independence, new experience, self-confidence, strong CV for placement, strong travel history, and in case of some universities which are partner universities, there is no tuition fee, but then the stay and travel and everything has to be bear by you. And if you look at the images here, you can see the students who have gone to the international universities in last 1 year, which are Lithuania, right? So again, Lithuania, again, they are BBA students, right? BBA students, Salam, again a BBA student. So there are many students who have now taken advantage of either 2+2 or the semester exchange program to gain that international exposure, right? So this is just some examples which I have brought in front of you, some images which I have just brought in front of you. So now moving to commerce, what all I spoke about BBA primarily would true for commerce also, but we would have PhD, MCom, BCom. And when I talk about BCom, again, the curriculum is industry oriented. We offer specializations which in Indian universities or Indian institutions at many places you would not find the specializations being offered at the undergraduate program, but we do offer specializations at undergraduate programs, and then we have pathways. But in case of BCom, because it's more to do with the accounting domain, we also prepare you for chartered accountancy, right? So you'll have to appear for those exams separately. That's a different issue. But then our curriculum is mapped with these bodies' curriculum. So if you pick up courses from these areas, they will prepare you for getting these certifications also. So ICSI or cost management accountant, right? So you understand all these bodies are there in case of accounting, but then the courses would prepare you for that, right? Then government jobs, as I explained in BBA, higher studies, as I explained in BBA, again, entrepreneurship and masters abroad. So these set of courses would prepare you for taking up exams abroad or would prepare you for some mapping abroad, but they will actually give you an opportunity to see how you can move out when you complete your graduation here in India. Open electives, again, I told you, if you are interested in, let us say, fine arts or music, so you need not worry about that. The BBA program is designed such that you can pick up 4 courses of any area of your interest. So it prepares you as an overall personality development kind of program. It's an overall personality development kind of a program. Rather than focusing only on the business domain, we focus on a lot of other issues so that you understand in what perspective the management education is happening, right? So that's what is the need of this program. So in BCom honors also, so we have that specializations, certified management accountant in tie-up with Institute of Management Accountants USA, again international. But if you would like to do it with KPMG, which is a consulting firm, or Digital Marketing Institute, while next or SHRM, you can do the specialization and you can also earn the certification. Apart from that, what I told you is seed money in BBA. I have explained it in detail, so I need not do it again, right? Courses by the industry experts being taught in BBA honors, and an international visit, which I've already explained in detail when I was discussing BBA honors. So summary of BCom, I think that's again clear to all of you now. I have explained it in a lot of detail. BCom Management Accounting and International Finance again is in collaboration with the international body, and this opens up a lot of avenues for the students to move abroad and start their career there. But if not, then BCom 2+2 with international credit option is also available, and the semester transfer program is also available, which I have already explained in detail, right? So that's available. Now, in case of economics also, most of the things remain same, right? PhD, MSc Honors Economics, BSc Honors Economics, so industry-oriented curriculum, a pathway, and your open elective, right? So these I have already explained in detail. So those all things are relevant to BSc Honors Economics students also. Now the second part, I talked about knowledge now, right? So you acquire the complete knowledge based upon the curriculum and the program which I'm talking about. The second dimension, which is very important again, is experience, right? And in experience, I'll quickly take you through what all we do, which gives you an experience of being in a professional program, right? So that experience is in-class experience, and that experience is also beyond the class experience. And in case of professional education, I believe that this beyond the class experience is also as important, if not more, as important as whatever knowledge you are acquiring inside the class. So let us say, as I told you, because of internationalization, we have more than 300 students who are international. And when they sit in the class, they bring in a lot of diversity. So all these images which I have shown is of our international students. And when they discuss things, so you are discussing from one perspective. So a student from Afghanistan would discuss it from a very different perspective. So that discussion of inclusive community and diversity actually enhances the discussions and enriches you with knowledge. Then a lot of blended learning, face-to-face or hybrid online certification, assignment replaced with MOOC, 1,000 plus certifications have already been done by the students in last 1 year along with their regular curriculum. Because we are providing you that opportunity that you can do a lot of certifications from Neptel, Coursera, or Udemy and replace with them one of your assignment. Let us say the teacher gives you an assignment, but if you want to replace it with a certification from the industry, you can do that, right? So you need not do the assignment, but you can do one certification. And that's very important because ultimately it goes into your resume. And when you are applying for masters abroad, so all these things matter a lot. Then in class, every student would undergo few simulation. That means, what is a simulation? That means there's a software game which is available. So the students would form companies and those companies would compete with each other. So if one group takes a decision of, let us say, giving discount offers 1+1 free, the profit of the other student in the class would start going down. So this helps you in actually running a company, virtually running a company, and this gives you a lot of experience which probably you would get when you go to the company. So that company experience you are getting through simulation. So news analysis every day, case studies, dilemma situations, scenario planning, role plays, experiential activities. This is apart from what the teacher is teaching in the class. Because in professional education, this is what is more important, right? Then you can say a lot of alumni interactions. Again, I hope there's hardly any continent where probably our students would not be available. For example, Manoj is from Sri Lanka, and Saint is from Nepal, right? Makmoor is from Saudi Arabia, right? Abuzar is from Afghanistan, and rest of them from India. But I'm just showing alumni coming from all different spheres and discussing with students. That's an exposure you are getting. Live projects from the companies like Bikaji, GSK, Britannia, Paytm. What is live project? The company is facing some problem. They give this problem to the students that might be selling a product, that might be hiring an employee, that might be designing a digital campaign, right, of different kinds. So in class of 22 also, there are 22 companies who have already given live projects to 321 students. So this is all experience which you are getting. Plus, we keep on organizing a lot of events. And you see these events are of 2022 only, and this is December 2021. So in last 4-5 months, you'll see the kind of speakers that have already interacted with these students. So around 40 plus speakers you can see on this image. They're from industry, and they have already interacted with the people. So when I talk about speakers, apart from the event which I just showed you, 56 plus speakers have already interacted in last one term with our students, right? And what are the kind of people? From Niti Aayog, you can see there, right? Then we have somebody from Turkey, international speaker again, right? He's again from University of Miami, Professor Parsuraman. I hope you all know that. From social sector, Sister Bekeshwani. This is another man who is known as father of rural marketing, who has done a lot of good things in rural India. Then again, you know her from social sector. And if you want to look at more international speakers, we would have a person from United Kingdom talking to the students. He's and again from United States, and he's talking about how to do a fully funded PhD in US, right? Then another person from Australia, right? Then San Marcos, US. So a lot of international people keep coming and keep talking to the students, and look at from Middle East, right? So, yeah, but he's working in Structure Group US. Now, why I showed you these speakers are because when the speakers from all over the globe come and speak to the students, this opens up your mind regarding internationalization. This opens up your mind regarding what are the opportunities which are available abroad. This also talks about how a student can pursue what he wants to pursue in some other country, right? So this opens up your mind. That's the reason I brought in this lot of examples here. Then around 12 clubs and 6 student organizations, and you can see the clubs from all specialization area. These clubs are run by the part of it, and there's a competition going on amongst the students also, right? So in the last term, finance club was winner. They got 1180 marks, and the marks are assigned based upon the number of events they organize, number of people they bring in, number of victories they have, how do they work on post event, then initiatives, what are the initiatives they're taking, what kind of support they are giving to other people, right? So all these things is done by them. Again, these activities which I am showing you are a reflection of what clubs are doing, right? So all these events are being done by the clubs. Right. Then the last piece which is left now is the career, right? And in LPU, we define career in 3 ways, right? So one is when a student goes in for higher education. So in management, you have a lot of opportunities to go MBA and PhD. In case of commerce, again, higher education, MCom and PhD. And in economics, we have MSc and PhD. Because I told you, a large segment actually going for higher studies. That's why we treat it as, again, a career, right? So for undergraduate people. Second avenue is entrepreneurship. So we have a dedicated startup school, and the students which you see here are both undergraduate students who have started their ventures on the campus. And in total, we have already started 50 plus ventures on the campus. And the third dimension, which is campus placement, right? So in this year, more than 300 companies have already visited to select the students from our Mittal School of Business, but I'm talking about MBA also in totality. Because BBA, BCom students don't prefer going in for industry placements immediately, but then all these companies, they have job opportunities for BBAs as well as an MBA. And I think this Trident is a company where this BBA student has got, undergraduate student has got a package of 19 lakhs. So highest package for undergraduate student, right? And probably Trident offered the same package to an undergraduate and an MBA student. So that's the kind of opportunities which are available if a student is really interested in campus placement and would like to work hard, he would get enormous opportunities in this domain also. Right. So I think thank you very much, but I'll be available here if you have any questions once the other part of the presentation is also over. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. This was really very informative, very wonderful watching you talking on why professional education programs we offer, specialization, international visit, tie-ups, career pathways, master exchange, and many more. Thank you, sir. I can see on my screen, Akash Verma wants to ask question. Akash Verma, unmute yourself.
We are waiting for the second presentation, or we are starting with the questions? Is there another presentation?
Okay, sir. So go on with your second presentation.
No, it's not mine, but I think the admission presentation.
That we will take after this then. First, we will take up Q&A.
Okay, fine then. Then you can ask the question. Go ahead, please ask your question.
Akash Verma, unmute yourself.
I wanted to ask that what are the perks of integrated BBA MBA?
What are the prospects? That's what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Right. You see, BBA, MBA, as I explained, is a 4-year program, right? And it saves 1 year for the student. And in case of if somebody is doing a 3-year program and then coming to an MBA, then there are some duplicate courses because you study marketing, for example, in undergraduate program, and you study marketing in postgraduate program also, right? So there is some duplicacy. But when we do a BBA, MBA integrated program, there is no duplicacy in the program. But when you complete your BBA, MBA program, it is as good as an MBA program, right? Because the ultimately degree you are getting is of an MBA program. So all specialization which you do in MBA, they are available in BBA, MBA program. So the career prospects after BBA, MBA are same as that of doing only MBA, right? But you imagine if you do BBA and then you do MBA, so you spend 5 years. But after BBA, MBA, you save 1 year. You enter into the industry 1 year before the others. So that 1 year would definitely give you an edge over others when the others try and enter into BB, into the industry, right? So that's how you would always have an edge over them. So the career prospects, they are as good as of any other MB.
Thank you, sir.
Next is Tarushi Parmar. Tarushi, unmute yourself. Tarushi, unmute yourself. You can ask your question. So Tarushi wants to ask, what would be the benefit to students of tie-ups and center excellence established at LPU?
You see, any kind of tie-up which is done by LPU with industry or with, if we have established any center of excellence, it means that we are partnering with the industry who are best in their area, right? And that brings in a lot of industry experience to the students, because you see, ultimately what is the aim of the student is to build up a career. So any kind of tie-up with the industry would always enhance the employability of the student. That is one part, right? It enhances the employability of the student. Second is because industry, they are working there day and night, right? So they know what is the requirement. So as an education institution, when we tie up with them, their experience of what is actually required at ground floor work, that comes into the curriculum. So we keep on updating the curriculum regularly in tie-up with the industry. So one, your employability gets enhanced. Second, the curriculum which is being taught to you is very, very current and is actually delivering what is required when you just pass out of the degree and what industry expects you to be doing, right? So this is what is the benefit of having in the industry experience.
Thank you so much, sir. The next question, Rahul Datta wants to know, what are the advantages of doing honors program as compared to past programs? What specifically is there in LPU's honors program?
I think I took some time to explain the honors, but I'll just summarize it again. The entire curriculum is developed in help with in association with the industry, right? That's one. Second, the specialization which you are doing in BB honors, they are designed and delivered by the industry experts. Third, for each of the specializations you do in BB honors, you will get an industry certification also, right? Then fourth is that seed money I talked about, and I talked about 3 types of seed money. We are investing you in form of giving you money to invest in stock market. Second kind of seed money is where you need to pitch an idea, and if that idea is implementable, right, you can have a seed money of 1 lakh to 3 lakh for starting a venture on the campus. And then I talked about international visit for 3 to 4 days or 3 to 5 days to countries like Dubai, Singapore, to give you an global exposure, which would have industrial visits, which would have guest lectures there, which would have university visits there, right? So these are some of the features which makes LPU BB honors different from BBA, not only in LPU, but across the globe, right? So it's a very unique kind of a program where the university itself is investing in the students to make them take risks and understand through those risks. So I hope I have made the difference clear to you. If you have any further question, you can ask.
Thank you so much, sir. I can see on my screen Shivam Sharma. Shivam, unmute yourself. Shivam, you can unmute yourself. The question is, sir, which is the best course for entrepreneurship, BBA or BCom?
I think, as I told you, in both the cases, right? Because many of the courses in BB or BCom are similar, and the pathway which I told you is entrepreneurship, and the pathway is same in BB and BCom. So from my perspective, both the programs would prepare you well for the entrepreneurship, but it would depend upon your interest. So if you are more interested in commerce side, then you should go in for BCom. But if you are more interested in BBA, business side, then you should go in for BBA. But then from my side, both the programs would equally prepare you for entrepreneurship. But if you are really interested in entrepreneurship, then I think honors program is for you, which would definitely give you an edge if you really want to start a business venture. So I would recommend an honors program.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, we move on to Dr. Chirag. He's going to share his words on eligibility, fees, scholarship, and infrastructure part of the university. Over to you, sir.
I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you are. Go on.
Okay, so I'll be sharing about the infrastructure part as well as admission part. So as you can see in the slide, that we had around 13 students who, from LPU participated in Tokyo Olympics 2020. So in terms of ranking, we are ranked around 37 by Mitchell School of Business amongst all the all the government and private management institutions in India as per NIRF ranking. We have the campus life and exposure which we are offering. So one of the prime events that we conducted was 106th Indian Science Congress, which was inaugurated by none other than our honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi from 3rd of January to 7th of January in 2019. It was one of the major events that we conducted. Apart from that, we conduct various events as well as convocations which were inaugurated by then President of India as well. Along with that, we provide all the opportunities to various students to be a part of LPU Startup School. It was one of the prime events that was inaugurated by Shri Arun Jaitley. And we have various life skills sessions from uh, uh, real life heroes to real life heroes. So we had visits of Shah Rukh Khan sir, Mahindra Dhoni sir in our campus. It's a very vibrant campus where all these celebrities have visited in our university. Along with that, infrastructure that we are providing, this is one of the prime example of the infrastructure, where this is our amphitheater, and it has a capacity of 3,000 more students who can sit in this open auditorium, which is connected with various academic blocks as well as library. We have this Shanti Devi Mittal Auditorium, it's an indoor auditorium which has a capacity of more than 2,000 people who can sit, and we can conduct various events and conferences in this. And you can see in the in the photograph, we have academic resource center where the students can get the access of all the daily necessities. Along with that, this is a mall that is a 9-story building, and students can basically access all the necessity part. Along with that, various important activities are also done in this mall. Along with that, we had a library which is a 4-story building, and students have access of all the books. in the university itself. And like one of the mall feature was to provide students with the feature of doing bowling. So students, and along with that, we have a gymnasium over here where the students can actually access this in the academic resource center only. So apart from that, we have various labs where, and along with that, we have a uni hospital is a prime, because right now in the pandemic, very important thing that we must have access of hospital in the campus only. So as you can see, it's a indoor complex. It's a Baldera indoor complex. We have the access of all the sporting facilities, starting from swimming to badminton to we have shooting also. We have a sports stadium inside the university. As you can see, this is a campus view. Apart from that, we residential facility. It's a completely ragging-free campus, and as you can see in this entire presentation, that the students cannot enter without turnstiles on. So the security, which is definitely provided, is one of the important features of our university. Apart from that, we have one-seater, two-seater, three-seater, four-seater, and all the girls, boys hostels. We have standard mess options, South Indian mess options, and North Indian mess options, and we can see rupees 65,000 for four-seater air-cooled rooms if we are taking the admission in with early decision benefit. So in the residential and residential facilities and the amenities that we actually provide are all the banks, ATMs, post offices, gymnasium, hospital, and convenience stores. So apart from this, I'll talk about the eligibility along with scholarship part. So firstly, you need to get access of our website. So you can all visit nest.lpu.in. So over there are many courses which we are offering, as also suggested some of the courses from management part. So we can see there are many options over here where the students can explore whether they want to do with BBA or BBA honors or BBA financial markets, BBA international finance. Along with that, we have various commerce and economics courses which we actually offer, with BCom honors, BCom management accounting, and international finance. So you can search anyone out of it. If we select any option out of it, so we can get the access of all the information associated with that. Like for an example, the information is not only based on eligibility, it's based on the scholarships as well. So information regarding the fees and scholarship part can be accessed directly over here. So this is LPU Nest. It's one of the important parts of taking the taking admission in lovely professional university. So if let's say we are offering if you are basically opting BBA as a particular course, so in that there is eligibility constraint a student needs to go through, and there are certain subjects like for an example fees and scholarships which is definitely accessible from the website over here with 80,000 per semester, and we are definitely providing the scholarship. A scholarship not only on the basis of LPU Nest, on the basis of +2 as well as 10. The student needs to score in category 1 cutoff, or if the student is having 95% marks in aggregate percentage marks in 10, or 95% or above marks in 12th as well as 10th. The total fees is 80,000. The scholarship is 50% of the scholarship we are providing. So the fees gets reduced to 40,000. So 40,000 every semester. It's a 3-year course, so 40,000 multiplied by 6 semesters. Multiplied by 6, it is 2,40,000. So similarly, depending upon the student's capability of how much marks they are scoring, and on the basis of that, we are providing the scholarship. So this is regarding all the programs which we basically offer, and then there are important dates that the students must know. That the last date of admission is 30th of April. So need to apply the LPU Nest examination. So these are the dates which are given. If there is any question regarding eligibility, scholarship, I'll be happy to answer, ma'am. That's it from my side.
This was really very informative. Thank you so much, sir. You already covered everything. But I have one question. Student wants to know, how can I get regular update about the university?
A regular update about the university can be basically taken from their social media handles. You need to follow Lovely Professional University on social media handles such as, you can easily select Lovely Professional University on Instagram handle. By default, all the updates, because they get updates. They actually provide updates every hour, and then along with that, students need to apply for LPU Nest examination. By default, they're getting the mails regarding what are the processes that we are doing next. So I think yes, that is the answer of the question.
So thank you so much, sir. Expert, your years of research, your depth of understanding the topic, and your ability to present the topic in such an interesting way produce one of the most wonderful afternoon for all the attendees. On behalf of all the attendees of this webinar, I want to thank you for your insightful presentation. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable, as the information provided in this webinar will help them to take better decisions regarding admission. I'm obliged and once again thankful Dr. Rajesh Verma and Dr. Chirag Sharma for stamping this platform. Signing off for the day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.